It is controlling your relationships, your career moves, your social circle, even the way strangers respond to you in the street, and you have zero idea it exists. But what if I told you that only 1% of people on this planet know this rule? The other 99% are completely at its mercy. They chase, they beg, they lose power without ever understanding why. Today I'm exposing the 1% dark psychology rule that nobody talks about, the rule that literally controls everything. Stick around until the very end, because I am going to break it down step by step, give you real-life examples that will blow your mind, show you exactly how to weaponize it starting today, and reveal the one dangerous mistake that destroys the tiny detail. He pauses 1 second longer than necessary. He gives 1% less enthusiasm. Step 5. Watch the compounding effect. 1 interaction at 99% is interesting. 10 interactions at 99% is addiction. 100 interactions at 99% is total control. This is how the 1% live their entire lives. They never give full investment. They always hold the slight edge. Now let us talk about the dark side, because this rule can destroy lives if misused. If you use it on good people who trust you, it creates resentment over time. They feel the chase but never quite catch you. It breeds insecurity. It can turn healthy relationships toxic. The 1% rule is a tool, not a lifestyle for every situation. Use it strategically, not on your children, not on your long-term partner if you want real love, but in negotiations, in dating when you want to filter, in business when you want leverage. It is perfect. There is also the reverse. If you spot someone using the 1% rule on you, you can neutralize it. Simply give 101% for 1 interaction. Flood the vacuum. Then pull back yourself. Flip the asymmetry. The rule works both ways. Now I want to share 5 advanced applications that the real 1% use. Application 1. The 1% text rule. When someone texts you a long message, reply with 99% of the enthusiasm. 1 word shorter. 1 emoji missing. Watch them send 3 more texts to fill the gap. Application 2. The 1% meeting rule. In a group meeting, speak 99% of what you know. Hold back 1 key insight. People will come to you privately after to get the missing piece. You become the authority. Application 3. The 1% compliment rule. Give a compliment but make it 99%. Hold back the full praise. They will fish for the remaining 1%, revealing their insecurities to you. Application 4. The 1% favor rule. When someone asks for a favor, do 99% of it. Hold back 1 small part. They will owe you more than if you did 100%, because the brain remembers the missing piece stronger. Application 5. The 1% social media rule. Post 99% of your life. Hold back 1% of the real story. People become obsessed trying to figure out the rest. They comment more. They DM more. They invest. This is why the most followed accounts never reveal everything. They master the 1%. Let me give you another story. A friend of mine used the 1% rule to close $1 million deal. He prepared the full presentation, but during the meeting he delivered 99%. He left out 1 key benefit. The clients leaned in. They asked questions. They filled the gap with their own excitement. They convinced themselves the deal was perfect. He closed without discounting. The missing 1% did the selling. This happens every day in boardrooms, in bedrooms, in courtrooms. The judge who asks 99% of the questions. The lawyer who answers 99%. The jury fills the rest with their own bias. Control. Now you might be thinking, is this ethical? The answer is it depends on your intent. Dark psychology is a double-edged sword. You can use the 1% rule to protect yourself from manipulators, or to become the manipulator. The choice is yours, but knowledge is power, and ignorance is slavery. By watching this, you are already ahead of 99% of people. You now see the matrix. You see the tiny strings that control human behavior. The question is, what will you do with it? Let me give you 10 real-life scenarios where the 1% rule decides the winner. Scenario 1. 2 colleagues pitch the same idea to the boss. One gives 100% detail, the other gives 99%, and asks the boss what he thinks about the missing piece. The boss invests and owns the idea. The second colleague gets the promotion. Scenario 2. 2 men like the same woman. One texts constantly 100% availability. The other texts 99%. She chases the second man. Scenario 3. A parent wants a teenager to clean the room. One nags 100%. The other mentions it once at 99% and leaves the vacuum. The teen fills it to regain balance. Scenario 4. A salesman quotes price at 100%. The master quotes 99% and says it depends on how serious you are. The buyer closes the gap with commitment. Scenario 5. A toxic friend guilt trips you. You respond with 99% sympathy. Hold back 1%. They either back off or reveal their real agenda. You stay in control. I could give 100 more, because once you understand the rule, you see it in every movie, every book, every historical event. Napoleon used it with his generals. He gave 99% of the plan, held back 1%. They fought harder to prove themselves. Steve Jobs used it with employees. He would say the product was almost there. Hold back the final vision. They killed themselves to fill the gap. This is how empires are built. This is how hearts are won. This is how minds are controlled. The 1% rule is the ultimate dark psychology secret because it is invisible. It has no name in textbooks. Nobody teaches it in schools, yet it runs the world. Now here's the most important part. How to practice the 1% rule without it feeling fake. Start small. In low-stakes situations, text a friend and reply one word shorter than usual. In a conversation, pause 1 second longer before answering. In a meeting, share one less story. Feel the shift. Your brain will resist at first. It wants to give 100%. It wants harmony. Fight that urge. The discomfort is the signal that the rule is working. The other person is feeling the vacuum. They are about to fill it. After 30 days of practice, you will do it automatically. You will become the 1%. People will say you have changed. You have an aura. You have presence. They cannot explain it. But you know, it is the 1% rule. Before we wrap up, I want to address the biggest mistake people make. They go from 100% to 80%. They overdo the withholding. It becomes obvious. The other person feels manipulated. They pull away. The rule only works at exactly 1%. Any more and it breaks. Any less and it does nothing. Precision is everything. Practice in the mirror. Record your conversations. Study the micro shifts. Master the 1%. Not 2%. Not 0.5%. Exactly 1%. That is the sweet spot. Now you have the complete blueprint. The 1% dark psychology rule that controls everything. You know what it is. Why it works. How to use it. Where to use it. And how to defend against it. The only question left is, will you use it? Will you stay in the 99% or step into the 1%? The choice is yours. If this video opened your eyes, drop a comment right now.
If you want more deep dark psychology secrets like this, the ones nobody else is teaching, hit subscribe right now. Turn on notifications, because the next video is even darker. You do not want to miss it. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You're already different from 99% of people. Now go out there, create the 1% asymmetry, and watch your world bend to your will. Knowledge is power. Remember, but only when you use it. See you in the next video. The 1% becomes the 100%. Peace.